You're working on some inks tonight. Doing the Ash versus Sauron. I'm doing a bunch of these streams. I haven't streamed in a few days. Been dealing with a lot of stuff. But yeah, we're going to try to make a dent in these inks tonight. Try to get done as much as we can. And yeah, that'll be that. So did a vote a few weeks back. I really wanted to do a couple of these streams actually this month of different horror characters, but just didn't work out. It wasn't in the cards. A lot of things came up. But the first one that we voted on was this right here. And the vote was, who would be the best matchup? Would it be Jason X versus New Nightmare Freddy? Would it be Hobo Michael Myers from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2? Would it have been David from An American Werewolf in London versus Eddie from The Howling? Or would it have been Bad Ash Williams versus the Dark Lord Sauron? So that was the vote. Which one should I draw? And this is the one that won. So here we are. We've been doing a few streams of this. I normally like to do like maybe about 5 streams. I'll do like a thumbnail stream, then it'll move into pencils. Maybe 2 pencil streams, 2 ink streams. That's usually how it goes. And I'm don't really do this in a hurry. I'm just kind of taking my time. So maybe if it was a competition, I'd be moving a little quicker and pulling out the big tools and stuff. But yeah, I'm not really about that right now. That shit's fun though. Ain't gonna lie. Okay. Ain't gonna lie. Hey, what up, Halder? Thanks for stopping by, man. Just doing my thing over here. Trying out this new pen right here. It's pretty cool. Pretty straightforward. All right. Hey, what's up, Montoya? Oh, thanks. Appreciate it, man. Hey, what's going on? Zaid, how you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by. I have to pull out my Sauron and get a couple of references. My Lord Sauron. There we go. Someone's dying. There we go. pretty badass. I thought he was dying for a second there. Yeah, that's no bueno. Yeah. Big old black cup of coffee right there. Good to go. Let's see here. Yes, a lot of ornamentation on this. How you doing there, Jeff? Let's see here. I went and saw Frankenstein last weekend, the Guillermo del Toro movie. Yeah. Went and seen it, had a nice little beer in the theater. That was nice. Yep. And they already got another Frankenstein movie coming out like in a few months called The Bride with Christian Bale. It's like a Bonnie and Clyde Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to see all the picture? Sure. Just working on the hand up here. And yeah, this is a little bit of that. Still got a long ways to go. So we'll try to make a dent in it tonight. And yeah. Let's see here. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Z the Prophet? I wish I was a master, but thanks. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's working. Seen that new Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein. Can't wait to watch it again. That was definitely my favorite creature so far. He really knows how to do this Frankenstein movie. Guess he's been working on it. I stand corrected. Thought he was working on it for 20 years, but he said he's been working on it for 50 years. He said like every single movie has a Frankenstein reference in it. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, if you can go see it in the movie theater, it's definitely the best movie of the year so far. Definitely. I mean, Sisu 2 is coming out, but so is Predator Badlands. I'm looking forward to that. But it's definitely the best movie since Nosferatu. So that's been about a year now, because that one came out in December. But definitely the best monster so far, man. Definitely the best monster, 100%. And he fucking wrecks, dude. He oh my gosh. He wrecks motherfuckers in that movie. That's so crazy. I figured he'd probably kill like maybe like a couple people, like the ones in the trailer. But no, that was only like probably 20% of the people that he knocks this fucking dude. He punches this one of the sailors, dude, and he just breaks it. Like just one punch just breaks the guy. Like his back just like completely snaps his vertebrae, and the guy just standing there with his snap back. It's crazy. I don't want. It's one of those movies where like people don't spoil it. People haven't spoiled it really, like the action sequences and stuff. As far as I know, I think it's because a lot of people haven't seen it. But I did a review of it, and I didn't spoil really anything. But yeah, the what the creature does in there, man, as far as like the brutality, it's next level. It's like it's unmatched so far. It's yeah, I would say that one, and then the Kenneth Branagh one with De Niro, the closest one from the book. I really like the Kenneth Branagh one. I thought De Niro did a good job, but I think he was like really miscast. This movie though, Jacob Elordi, he's perfect. You know, you need a tall guy. He even explains why he has a tall guy in the movie. It's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Have a favorite number? Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. My favorite number is definitely number 3. Yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, it's kind of whack because it's like the best movie of the year and it's only in theaters for so long. It's like 2 weeks maybe. So if you're gonna go watch it, I think you just have this weekend pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a hard recommend. And Guillermo del Toro, it's definitely like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, but it's you know, definitely some nods to Bernie Wrightson in there. A couple shots for sure. One straight lifted right out of Bernie Wrightson's Frankenstein, and then his set for sure is in there. What's up, Muck Muck Tube? How you doing? And then yeah, and the rest of it is definitely a Guillermo del Toro movie. But yeah, he takes a lot of liberties. He switches a lot of stuff up, so it's not the same exact one movie you've seen. So you think you know everything about it, but then when you watch it, you're like, oh, okay, this isn't Kenneth Branagh's Frankenstein. What was funny about one thing about it though, is that the actor that plays Victor Frankenstein's father is Charles Dance, and he was in like Game of Thrones and Underworld and Last Action Hero. He also played Phantom of the Opera on TV. Well, anyways, oh yeah, Game of Thrones. I said that. He actually plays Dr. Frankenstein's father in the movie Victor Frankenstein as well. So I thought that was weird. It was like a multiverse in a way. Oh yeah, you have to pay for the projector home. Yeah, it's like yeah. I had to go to like it's like a select theater. This place called Dine In. It was a dine-in theater in Downey, where I live. And it's funny because I'd been over in that area like a bunch of times, but I never knew there was a theater there. There's this like parking structure, and I always park on one side, and I go to this bakery that's right there. But I never walked around to the front of the parking structure. The front of the parking structure is a theater. Yeah, but it was nice. I got like a nice beer in there. I was chilling, you know. You get like a 22-ounce beer for like $12, I think, out of the tap. It's kind of a lot of money, but if you don't go to the movies that much, like a year, if you go to the movies like once a year, then like $12 for a beer isn't shit. But yeah, it's definitely the type of movie that like you go to watch, you know. But I'm gonna go see that. I went and saw that, and I'm also gonna go see Predator: Badlands. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm gonna go see Sisu 2 as well. Looking forward to that too. Yeah, it's funny. Like for me, all the good movies are coming out at the end of the year. Most definitely. I was gonna start watching that movie, Weapons, tonight. I might check that out later. Yeah, I guess that Andrew Garfield was gonna play Frankenstein, but he backed out of the role at the last minute. Then they had to get this other guy from Australia, this Australian actor. That guy they have, Jacob Elordi. Man, he did a good job. Okay, that. Just find a little bit of a sickness there too for a bit. Now I'm starting to feel better. Let's see here. This new pen's pretty decent so far. We'll see how the ink waits for a while. Okay. Right here, he's giving Badass the old thump to the leg right there. Badass has seen better days. That ain't gonna be fun. We got Halloween coming out on Friday. That's gonna be a crazy night, I think. Whenever it lands on a Friday, man, things get a little gnarly. You guys got to be careful out there this year. I think it's gonna be, a little wild, I think. Eight is the best number. How's it going, Ever? Thanks for stopping by. 8, huh? Yeah, I like 3. That's my favorite number. For a while, it was 7 and 11, but not anymore. Let's see here. There's that. watching this thing with Sylvester Stallone. It was like his best movies or whatever. Some YouTube channel. It's like GQ magazine. They do that with a lot of people. No, like best roles they've known for. They did Rambo like 1 and 3, but I was like, dude, where's Rambo 4, man? That movie is the best one by far. It's like next level action in that movie. They did talk about Cobra, which is pretty cool. Demolition Man. They didn't talk about Judge Dredd. Obviously Rocky. But yeah, man, he was saying that like some of his regrets are like he should have made a 2 and 3 of Demolition Man. He also should have made a 2 and 3 of Tango and Cash. And he should have made also a trilogy of Cobra films. And I'm just thinking like, yeah, dude, Cobra was badass, man. And he said that he was inspired by like the Hat Squad. And the Hat Squad, if you guys don't know, was a group of cops, vigilante cops that would go and kind of take the law into their own hands after work, after they clock out, you know, whatever. Like I guess the badge wouldn't get done. And I think they made a movie of it too. Yeah, Judge Dredd. He's also in Demolition Man. Also, that movie is pretty funny. Yeah. Pretty funny movie right there. Demolition Man. Okay. Go. Judge Dredd could have been even better too. I want to see like the Dark Judges, Judge Death, all that. That would be... I'd like to see a Dead World movie too. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's try the other pen out for a second. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Omer? Thanks for stopping by, bud. So we got that. Got that. $13. 13's a good number, especially for Halloween. Yeah, I went and seen that Frankenstein Omer on Saturday. It was really good. The wife took me out to see it. She said, let's go to the movies. My treat. I said, okay. You gotta check out that movie, Omer. If you can go see it in the theater, it's pretty dope. Peacemaker. That's funny. Yeah, my kid was gonna be she was gonna be Dorothy, and she wanted me to dress up as the Cowardly Lion. My brother was gonna be the Tin Man. She almost had me there for a minute, and I was just like, oh no, I don't know about that. And then that K-pop Demon Hunter thing came out and pretty much saved my ass. So I was happy about that K-pop Demon Hunter. Like, oh, I gotta my way through Halloween. So let's see if I can move the question over. There we go. Do. Okay. Some of these. No, I don't have to dress as anything now. Thank God. That would have been even worse. Yeah, I don't know, man. Every year I want to dress up, but I never do. I haven't dressed up in like, fuck, maybe 15, 20 years or something like that. Yeah, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess, yeah, it's the best Frankenstein movie I've seen so far. Yeah, it is, dude. It's the best one. And it's not 100% faithful to Mary Shelley's work either. He takes a lot of liberties, but at the same time, it's still like probably the second most. Branagh's did the most faithful version, but even De Niro's look didn't look like the creature. Um, but there was a lot of changes. I thought he actually did better than Mary Shelley's. You know, the ending was superb. And the creature was just badass, dude. He fucked so many people up in that movie. He was just like rage, man. But he was like a child, you know. And the whole movie is basically it's not really even a horror movie. It has horrific aspects, but it's about kids and their parents, you know, father and son, what have you. Yeah, it was good though, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch it again. To be honest, when I seen it, like the top half of the show, like the screen wasn't showing like 2/3 of it, so it was kind of like, oh man, it's annoying. Yeah. So yeah, I don't even know what I would be for Halloween if I could. That'd be fun though, man. If I lost like a couple pounds, I'd be maybe go as like Conan or something. Let's see here. Let's see, Astro upgraded Zindit. Yo, how's it going, man? I can't. To be honest, I can't remember the name, but thanks for stopping by. I'm horrible with names, man. I'm horrible with faces now too. It's like people are telling me their name. I'm like, trying to remember it, like in public, in real life. I'm like, yeah, sure. What was their name again? And then I walk away, and like 10 minutes later, I'm like, what the fuck was their name? Yeah. But yeah, the new Frankenstein, they hit new tech. Like how does he make Frankenstein? This monster, Frankenstein is definitely like a rock star in this movie too. That's what he was kind of going for, I guess. Zane. Oh, Billy Zane. What's up, man? Because Billy Zane, I drew the Phantom not too long ago. Yes, he did, man. He actually had the same like lab. That like his he had like a loft that he was living in the movie that you see for like maybe the like kind of in the beginning, but they don't spend that much time there. Everybody go subscribe to Omer Glitch and Halder. They're phenomenal artists. We need more of them. But yeah, it was definitely, had like the beams and everything. There was a shot too, like the window. But there was a lot of shots that weren't in there either because he changed the story around a lot, dude. A whole lot. I mean, there's some of the hallmarks from the original, but there's a lot of new things in there. They changed the time period too. It's not the same. It's like 50 years. I think it's like 50 years later, compared to the novel. I see. Here I am. I don't want to spoil it. But the creature's a badass, dude. But yeah, I love Guillermo, man. I remember when Blade 2 came out. I was just enthralled with that movie. And I just, had to look up who's this guy? Guillermo del Toro? Who the fuck? What the fuck's like Guillermo? It's like, oh, it's William. Okay. Oh, he's from the same town my wife's from. Oh, okay, that's cool. Then I was checking, IMDb back then. What's his next movie? Hellboy. What the fuck is Hellboy? Then I check out Hellboy. Oh, okay, I remember this. I remember seeing a statue of this guy at the comic book store punching the ground. It was a Bowen statue. I didn't even know what Bowen was back then. I don't think. And I looked it up. Oh, they got Ron Perlman's in here? Oh, that's the guy from Beauty and the Beast. Oh, yeah, he was in Blade 2. Oh, okay, what's this? There's a movie website with a message board? And then that was on, dude. As soon as I found the movie website and the message board, and Guillermo del Toro was on the movie message board, he would pop in there sometimes and talk to people. It's fucking cool. Yeah, 67. Let's see here. Young Frankenstein was a good comedy version that had some rights, and yeah, definitely. And the thing what I like about Guillermo is he's like, dude, Frankenstein's always interesting. There's always going to be more. Like I was saying earlier, they already got another, Christian Bale's playing the creature. They're doing a Bonnie and Clyde movie coming out called The Bride, where it's the bride and, they're going around the Prohibition era. But it's a little tongue-in-cheek, a little cheesy, But yeah, I think there's a lot you could do with even the character that. I'll let you guys watch it. Yeah. Whatchamacallit, yeah. Hey, how's it going, James Garcia? Thanks for stopping by. So we're gonna be done with this pretty soon. Guys new to the channel, doing live drawing streams now, trying to do 2 a week. Comic book reviews. Gonna be reviewing some Conan this week. That's coming out tomorrow. Hopefully get to some indie book reviews too. I got a big stack of those, but really been busy working on my own comics. And yeah, I got to start doing some more how-to videos and some more motivational videos. I like doing those. Try to pump people up. Try to grow as a community. Could learn from people. Maybe could learn from each other. If you're into that type of thing, hit like and subscribe, please. Let's see, Jamie promo. I'm awesome, Garcia. What up, Buzz? How's it going, brother? Yes, Blade 2 was awesome. It's still my favorite Marvel movie. My favorite Guillermo movie, though, is Hellboy. It would be Hellboy and probably Frankenstein, dude, to be honest with you. And Blade 2. Yeah, those would be like my top ones right there. Because the thing is, I could watch Blade 2 like over and over and over. Like, it doesn't stop, dude. Like, I could watch that. Hellboy and Blade 2, I could watch those movies over and over. Frankenstein, eventually I'll probably tap out maybe a little bit because it's like 2.5 hours and it's good though. It's like, as far as like a solid movie and like message and all that shit, and it's his best movie, you know. I'd put that one up there with like Pan's Labyrinth. I think Pan's Labyrinth is really fucking good, you know. But people are saying it's his opus, and I could see that. I could see that it being his opus. You gotta go watch it, man. You gotta go watch that shit. 100%. 100%. Let's see here. Trying to get the photo ref on these bad boy boots. Fuck this guy, man. I would not want to get stomped out with someone with such detailed armor, you know? You just sit there staring at it while they're stomping your face in, like, wow, look at the detail in there. Look at the detail. Oh, thanks, Halder. Appreciate you, bro. Look at the ornamentation in the. Yeah, there's some brutal kills though in Frankenstein, man. There's some brutal fucking deaths in there. Oh man. Like I'll leave it with this. The first 6 minutes of the movie, I was like, yeah, this is the best Frankenstein movie ever. Like within the first 10 minutes, I'm like, yeah, this is my favorite. Because there's just certain things that I like best about the Frankenstein genre, and it's the creature, you know? And if the first 6 minutes I were already like, he's like, dude, badass. I used to watch all the Blade films back to back for a bit there. I don't remember them very well now. They all blur together. Yeah, the first one's, well, I like to say the first one's very street. The second one's a very like Guillermo del Toro Euro movie, very European, very gothic, very, very gothic. The first movie's not so gothic, it's really street. And then the third movie, it's just David Goyer's Blade Trinity, you know, it's kind of not that good, but it's still better than like 90% of the Marvel movies, you know. The fight scenes alone are better, even, you know. But I bet if you were to go back and watch Blade Trinity now, you'd be like, damn, this shit's fucking way better than, you know. It'd be like, the fuck was I missing? From all the crap that we have now. And then DC, I don't think they're gonna be, you know, or they're probably gonna get bought out or some shit. See what happens with that. Studios are looking at they're looking at all these horror movies, you know, getting made. Right now, Netflix is probably smacking themselves like, fuck, we should have made a longer theatrical run for Frankenstein. They're only doing like 2 weeks. Fucking idiots. They could have made so much money on Frankenstein, dude. I mean, they probably could still put it out there, but a lot of people aren't going to give a fuck because it's going to be at home for free. Okay. That's Tracy Lords. She was also in a movie with Johnny Depp called Crybaby. That's the first one when they're at the blood rave or whatever, with the cool soundtrack. because when Blade came out, that was like the rise of like that was during the era of raves and electronica. It was like underground rave music, like jungle and hardcore and house, and then out of nowhere, electronica got big. Then they called the electronica got big, and Prodigy was like the big band. I'm the fire starter. That movie or that song "Breathe" though fucking slaps. That song fucking and was that other guy Goldie? He was another guy. All those bands came over from or all those not really bands. I mean, I guess during the electronica era, they came over from Britain. But it worked, you know. Even the Spawn soundtrack was like metal mixed with electronica. Who was it? The Dust Brothers. That was another one. Daft Punk, Crystal Method. That was another one. All those bands, those electronica bands. Yeah, that was a time, man. You know, I remember when all that stuff came out. I was in like sixth grade, I think, sixth and seventh grade. Yeah, new metal, all that shit was popping. All that stuff's kind of big now again too. Well, the kids are into that shit. Been watching that Tulsa King show. It's okay. Let's see here. Lola, hey, thanks for stopping by. Dude, the last two Vert lives I've done, I had kids watching that shouldn't be to be let's see here. Dude, the last two Vert lives. Oh yeah, I always do. Yeah, I don't know. I do. My stream's set to not child. Like, it's not for kids, you know. So I set that up, you know. Yeah, I just set it up before the stream. Like none of my content is for kids, so I mark everything like that. Like, and if there's kids in here, I tell them to like, you know, go away. So, yep. I mean, you never really know, you know. Yep. Oh yeah, if you're 16, yeah, you probably shouldn't be watching this. You should leave. Most definitely. Not to be mean, but conversations might drift somewhere. All right, we got that. There's that. Yeah, I wouldn't want my kid watching. Yeah, you have a good kid. You have a good night one. Okay, there we go. See the camera. Let me try to do that a little bit. There we go. There we go. All Oh shit. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that shit. Right, there we go. Right. Get the armor going a little bit. Get this. Like that. Yeah, whenever there's like a youngster that pops in, I just tell them like, yeah, you shouldn't be here watching this, you know, because it's gonna happen, dude. You know, kids are gonna grab their parents' shit or they're gonna sneak on. You know, is what it is. Definitely gonna say something though, you know. I mostly just draw like gory shit though, you know. It's not gonna be anything probably they wouldn't see on Halloween, bro. Like if they go trick or treating, they're gonna see like this shit in driveways and on lawns and stuff, you know. And if they're on YouTube, they've definitely seen it already, you know. So, you know, I'm just using just a cheap old gooseneck, dude. Yeah, I got a TikTok. Did you say TikTok? YouTube police. Cartnarks out. You guys ever watch Cartnarks? Cartnarks out. Wow, that's so ornate, man. This costume is so ornate, down to a T. I'm not even gonna try to like do the design. It's so symmetric. It's crazy. Like you can see the details up in there, man. Like it's nuts. Yeah, Cartnarks is awesome. I feel for that guy, man. I used to be one of my first jobs. I was a lot attendant at Home Depot. I was either 18 or 19, something like that. Yeah, that shit was brutal. It was so hot. I remember they were like there was like some dudes selling crack out in the parking lot. Some of the other lot of tenants, and I think two of them were. Yeah, and I just kept to my, you know, work had to be done, so I just kept working, and they fired those guys, and they never rehired anybody else. So they're like, oh, this guy works pretty fast. Let's just keep him. I hated that fucking job. Oh, I hated that job so much. I remember I just walked right out of there. Didn't give him a 2-week notice or nothing. Yeah, I was making like $9 an hour. That's how long ago it was. 20 years ago. 22 years ago, maybe. But yeah, but that shit sticks with you though. You're like, yeah, pushing carts for 9 months. You're gonna remember that. You don't want to always put that shit back. Then they had those big lumber carts too. You'd have to like, I get like 3 of them. I'd stick one, but in between my chest, and then the other two, I'd use my arms and grab those, and I'd ram them into the one in the middle of my chest, and I'd push 3 at a time. I was in pretty good shape back then. I worked at UPS for a while too. Didn't like that job either. That was like a vampiric job though. You had to like do that at night. I think they only give you 5 hour shifts at that time, and I think it was 10 p.m. to 4 in the morning. It was just some fucked up hours. I'm just like, fuck this. I'm not doing this either. I'm over it. A couple of my buddies stayed there though. I couldn't do it anymore. I kind of liked it for a little bit though. It was kind of cool going out all late. You get off early in the morning and like go get breakfast. Maybe get a beer or something, you know. Everyone's getting off. Everyone's waking up. And you're going to get a beer. There's this bar, I guess, in LA somewhere that opens at 6 a.m. There's like one of them out here. I think it's called the Taco Shack or something, but it's beer on tap. I don't know if I've seen it on Shorts or if I've seen it on TikTok, because TikTok, they have a lot of cool like local like food spots you could check out. You know, they'll put you up on. That's what I like about TikTok is the food. And I look at the comments to see like who's saying what, you know. But yeah, that one looked pretty cool. Let's see here. He's got like a kind of a torn up cape as well. So I'm gonna work on that a little bit. Let's see. My first job was the night shift, stocking shelves at a large grocery store. Yeah, this shit sucks. I hate fucking grocery stores too, man. I'm over retail, bro. If I don't ever have to do it, I'll never do it again. Yeah. I'm just over it. Oh, really? Damn, that's crazy. That's gnarly. Trying to fix this thing real quick. There we go. Yeah, hospital's pretty good, man. Sometimes they can pay pretty good. Oh yeah, but that's your stuff, you know. that's you, you know. You're betting on you at that point. You gotta bet on yourself, man. Oh, that's brutal. I heard some guy that worked like one of my neighbors. Um, I think brother-in-law's. He was working like at a mental institution. He's making pretty good money, but he's like, dude, yeah, you gotta like, it's a lot of work, man. Those guys will like shit on their hands and like wipe it all over the walls. You gotta clean it up. It's like, dude, that's brutal, bro. Savage. Levant Savage. I don't know if I can handle that, bro. I don't know if I can handle all that. I'm probably going to get a little bit of whiskey here, man. I've actually fought off a pretty good cold. Just having whiskey like every couple nights. No medicine or nothing. Sometimes that's all you need. Oh shit. I watched that new. Speaking of it, I watched that new Welcome to Derry last night. I was kind of let down. I was a little disappointed. Thought it was going to be better. I mean, I know it's like a slow build or whatever, but it was like a CGI like fetus baby monster. Like that was like the problem with the movie. They had a lot of CGI in it, and I just couldn't. I was like, oh look, it's a CGI spider coming at me. Whoa! Like for me, the CGI has got to be good, bro. Like I'm like, this shit ain't gonna fly. Like my like even if I try to like psych myself out and get scared by it. Oh, that's cool. Let's see here. Yeah, I was disappointed with that show, man. There's just like a lot of CGI. Just kind of like the movie was like that a little bit. Yeah. It's like, what's going on with this? I need to get a little bit of action in here. It's a dirty brush. So I ordered some new erasers, and they're supposed to be here like long time ago, and they keep pushing the date out. Like, bro, they're supposed to be here on like the 20th. Now they're pushing it out to like the 4th of November. Like, remember the 4th of November. Fuck's sake. Gotta be killing me. I'm glad I don't get sick that much though. It's usually just like once a year or every other year. I've been blessed that way. Let's see here. I want to get a little bit of this right here too. Just a little bit of that. Yeah, hospital though, that's where it's at. I was thinking about getting a job at a hospital, working security. They pay like 30 something an hour. But I like my job right now. It's nice. Take pretty good care of me over there. Oh yeah, gotta do that sometime, Homer. Good luck over there, man. Definitely put it towards the rating or whatever. There's not only so much you could do. Are you gonna do a phone stream or what? For sure, man. Faux show. Oh, okay, cool. I thought you weren't going to do them anymore. I was like, you're not doing those anymore? Let's see here. I need to. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, how's it going, Raina? Thanks for stopping by. Need to get something a little grayer for these pebbles down here. There we go. There we go. So right now I'm just adding a little bit of shading to these little shaky ground down here. Trying to get my backup computer up and running with all this. Later, Omer. Yeah, me too, man. I got to start lettering my book. I got 4 pages left. It's crazy, man. I'm gonna have to like take everything off my computer and free up some space, I think. There you go, brother. Yeah, those shorts, man, they give you worked out pretty good for me. I used one the other day. Worked out pretty good indeed. Indeed. So I'm trying to get a bunch of different tones. So with these black and whites, you guys could add a bunch of. Go sub to Omer, everybody. Omer Glitch. Get him to 700. You could add a bunch of tones and things like that, or lines. But then you could come back and add tones for color holds. You know, if everything's looking kind of messy and too much stuff going on, that's kind of how this is right here. But what I'll do is I'll start to what you can do is just start to kind of. Some people use Zipatone and stuff like that. I just straight up I might black more stuff out or gray it out, or I might use pencil or colored pencil or white, you know, or I might just leave it hella detailed and have a bunch of stuff in here and and give it to a colorist. The colorist can go in there and just color hold a bunch of things. There's a lot of artists that do that. They don't sacrifice. They'll have tons of just detail in there, and they'll leave it up to the colorist to separate everything. I'm still here. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss your response. Oh, for sure, man. Have a good one, brother. Thanks, man. Yeah, I wish I was done by now. Let's see here. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll leave that. I was gonna do something else. But coloring takes a long time. It really does. That's why I don't really do it. I'm not coloring my comics anymore either. It takes forever. I want to get out more books. I want to produce stories in the short bit of time that I have here on this planet. So I've been learning a lot though, like in the past few years, especially like the last 2 or 3 years, as far as like, don't announce your book until it's done. Get your stuff done, and otherwise, it might take longer, and people are like, I thought you had a book coming out. Didn't it come out already? Like, no, it didn't come out yet. Oh, okay. It's just, yeah, you just want to have everything kind of done. So I got like two things I'm working on right now that people kind of know about, and then, which is Hell War and the Puritanian. And then after that, I'm not saying nothing until it's done. Just start working on stuff. Yeah, because that way you don't feel like you have to, I don't know. You have people might be waiting for it, or you don't have to feel a certain way about it. You can just take your time and not have to worry about it getting done. But sometimes you do need to have that little kick in the butt. There's nothing wrong with that. A sense of urgency to get your projects done, but I think that they'll get done regardless. Yeah. With this guy, I really like I'm really liking the this dark silver. Yeah. So I don't know, I might have to, let's see here. I'm gonna have to bring some rusty dirtiness to his armor, man. Because it's like a dark gray, and I just feel like it's not dark enough, I need some more darkness. Let's see here. Halder, I like doing super detailed pencils and going over it with black color pencil to darken things. That's what I did for my Ryuk sketch in my profile picture. That's from Death Note, right? That's pretty badass, dude. Yeah, definitely, man. That's cool. Okay. A little foot action right there. There's a lot of light in this picture. Bouncing all over the place from different areas. So okay. This guy's just so dirty. Okay. Some of that right there. Maintain low tones. Let's see here. Get that number out of there. There we go. All right. Okay. Do a little bit of this over here as well. Let's see here. That rockiness. All right. That. Come in with some stuff in the background right here. Some of these rocks that are here. that. Put some tones in there. Right. I got the background right here. I'll probably do a little photo ref for that, just so it looks a little cooler. Let's see this right here. Yeah, I might do a little bit of inking for that. And I might come in with some pencil tones. Let's see here. We got some more of the skulls right here. Do those real quick. I'm going to come in and erase everything, clean it up. Once you erase too, you'll see more things that that you might want to add to it as well. I have these really goofy looking skulls. Kind of something you would have on from Evil Dead, you know. Yeah, there we go. Biting that guy. There you go. Looks a little retarded. Scary. All right, we got this one right here. Swallow your soul, those type of guys, you know. There we go. I have a couple guys coming down here like that. Don't want to mess with these guys. All right, so we got that. Yeah, I can't wait to erase this and see all this stuff going on. It's gonna be fun. little bit of that Kirby crackle up there. Never hurt anybody. You know what I mean? It's a fun way to just draw that magic energy, you know? Probably do a little bit on the Necronomicon too, just so you know like where the magic's at in this piece. You know, when you zoom out, like, oh, okay, they're both doing their little tricks. You know, cheap tricks. Almost time for Halloween, guys. It's coming up. Oh, about an hour and a half in. I'm gonna take a little break. I'm probably gonna go grab me a little whiskey, and I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Three of you guys that are still there, be right back. All right. So it was a little whiskey. Cheers, guys. It's the same stuff I had the other night, the tin cup. Pretty good stuff. Let me see if I can kind of show you guys what's going on. So I'm still working on it. Messing with a lot of tones. You're going to have like this black obsidian here, the tower. So probably do a little bit more of this right here. Up in here, it's a little more magic. Sam Raimi's got a new movie coming out, man. Can't wait. It's like Castaway meets, I think Misery, someone was saying. That's going to be dope. I hope that guy just makes horror movies like for the rest of his life. Like no more baloney. Like if he wants to do like a Conan movie or a Beastmaster remake or some bullshit like that, I'm down. Or Sword and Sorcery, cool, dope. Because he did. So Army of Darkness. Here we go. You know, badass. That's definitely Sword and Sorcery, guys. But other than that, Sam Raimi, man, he needs to just be doing horror. You know, I think the same thing with horror, like Guillermo del Toro, man. I hope he just kind of messes with the horror genre. You know, horror or Sword and Sorcery, because they kind of go like hand in hand, I guess. Yeah, let me see here. I might render a little bit of these bubbles right here. Let's do a little bit. Nothing too crazy, though. All right. So I'm not doing all of them. I'm just doing some of them right here. These little like driplets, just to give it some variety. Go. All right. That's going to be a fun thing right there. Okay. I'll start doing these bats right here. Let's see. Yeah, man. There's a lot of like indie books out there, but there's also a lot that are like, I mean, indie people that are on YouTube, that make comics, but there's a lot that are still in the stores that are going through the different distributions or whatnot. But not a lot. Like, I don't know, man. Kind of want to just I don't know. There's really not that many books that I'm looking forward to right now. There's other than the Conan stuff. There's that Viking Moon book was pretty cool. The werewolf one. But other than that, man, I'm just kind of over the mainstream stuff. I gotta start getting back into the back in some more books. Yeah, there's so many books I want right now too, and I can't get them. It's like everybody put out a comic book like in the last month or so. It's like all the good shit came out. Oh man. Oh my god. Like literally probably like in the last 3 years I haven't seen that as many books. There's so many good books out right now there. And like what do you have? You have Frog G, you have The Man with No Strings. You have Dracula book 3, The Count. You have what else just came out? You have Mad Dog Morgan. That's out. You also have Bronze Star 2 coming out on Friday. There's just so many fucking books. Ugh. All indie, crowdfunded books. crazy. Cray. Let's see here. I think I might have to, yeah, I think I'm going to have to color these black just to kind of give it a little something. I know he doesn't bleed, but it's just, you know, it's just for fun. It's that black goo. But he had black glue on Rings of Power. He didn't have black glue on the movie. Let's see. Yeah, you gotta have the black blood, man. Just looks way better for inking when if you're not gonna use any color, you gotta have black blood. I'm sorry. Highly recommend doing that. Usually I do both, though. I do black and white blood. I just let people kind of figure out what it is, you know, depending on the lighting. But yeah, most of the time now it's like just it's easier to read. Okay. Go ahead and make those black like that. Come in and make his eyes black like that. Yeah. There's just certain things I want to look a certain way. There we go. I'm probably gonna add like some more darkness to his armor too. I just think it looks better like that. Just really gray. I might add some gray tones to it. Yeah. Possibly. A little on the fence though, because he is shooting out all this light, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I gotta get some more texture in there. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see. Got that. Just come in with the bats right there. A little bit of these. I think I'm gonna just do pencil for the background. Possibly. Let's see how that works. Or you know what? I'm gonna do I'll do the pen, I guess, maybe. Sometimes pencil is fun to just do in the background. Let's try this out. I think I'll do this. little volcano action in there. Okay, I think I'm gonna do some of this noodling right here. melting arm action going. Right, some of this going right here. Let's see. There we go. Try this other one. Gotta have the magic going. There's that. Almost done. Almost done with the magic. Sorry, guys. I was getting a little caught up in the... There we go. Gotta have a little bit of that magic in there. Let's see. That's pretty cool. There we go, making that sword looking a little stained. There we go. Right. Coming up on about 2 hours. Let's see here. I'll probably come up with the eye right here, but something like this. Yeah. I'll bring it over here a little bit, make it a little smaller. There we go. Almost looks like Batman. So we'll kind of leave that like that for now. The tower's definitely there. Start throwing down some of this. Come through with the eraser. Clean all that up right there. I'm gonna let that wait like 24 hours to dry if I can. All right. But I'm just doing the volcano right now. There we go. That should be good for a second. All right. Get these different tones in there. All right, so we got that. All right, so we got that right there. Now I'll come back in here with some pencil. So we're getting a little bit of textures in here, switching it up, bring some pencils in, you know. Chaos. Right, so we got that. Let's start making some cuts. All right. Start coming in with the dark pencils. So you can start adding more tones with the pencil. More gritty than an ink wash sometimes. So I'll probably go in there one time and carve it a little bit more, a little more light into it. There we go, nothing too crazy, but there you go. Probably gonna do a little bit of that too. There we go. A little bit better. All right. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, and that'll probably be it for tonight, guys. That's it right there. Let's see if I can. There we go. Kind of zoom out on that. Just kind of see what's cooking. A lot of stuff going on. But it's fun. I'm getting there and start erasing some stuff. Just cleaning up the pencil areas. So this right here, that's a lot of pencil and ink right there. Yeah. Just getting all messed up. Still a lot of fun stuff to do with this piece. I'll probably do one more stream with it, just for fun. Probably come in, go in there and erase. Get a little more reference from up here and from the tower top. And probably do some color holds back here too a little bit. Something. But thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a happy Halloween. I'm gonna try to do another stream. Probably maybe Thursday. Hopefully, we'll see what happens though. Just a lot of stuff going on. Busy. But thanks everybody for watching. Always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know your role. I'll see you guys next time. Keep it metal.